Hey everybody, it's the Red and welcome back to Sunrider. Last we left off, we had just defeated a packed fleet, a small packed fleet really. Honestly, I might call it more of a flotilla or something. It wasn't huge at all. As well as a random hostile who just so happened to warp in in the middle of the fight and decided that it wanted to have a piece of me. Yeah, didn't go so well for it. I kind of saw it fly off into space last I remember. Anyway, don't celebrate just yet. That was too weak to have been the main invasion force. It was just a recon squad. Yeah, that makes sense. That's logical. And now the enemy knows we're here. Asaga, Chigara, return to the Sunrider for now. Captain, I'm still reading the packed special unit on scanners. Well, at least we're considering it a packed unit for now. I'd say that's a safe assumption, although I have a feeling it's not actually packed. Just saying. Left behind, huh? I guess it can't go anywhere without its warp booster. Your orders? Disable it and then get the Liberty to haul it back to our hangar. Why the Liberty? I mean, shouldn't the Blackjack do it, or at least provide an escort, seeing as how... Well, they're still out there, actually, so that's probably what's going to happen. Never mind. I think we have ourselves our first packed prisoner. Understood, Captain. Oh, Chigara tells me something. Tells me that we have a prisoner. Yeah. Oof, 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 oof. Now, stop making me do that. So, you gonna interrogate the pilot? Throw them out the airlock if they don't spill their secrets? I think spacing them is a little bit hasty. For now. I'm not gonna entirely rule it out. Never rule out spacing. Not always. No, I was actually just planning on asking some questions and then turning him over to the Alliance after all this is done. Okay, you're a stickler for the rules, whatever. Oh, so much for how they do it on the holovision. Yeah. Stand back, everyone. This guy might be dangerous. I think I'll just watch from back here. Yeah, you do that. Alright, open the rider's hatch and get our prisoner out. Ikari, huh? Ellipses. Oh! She's a girl just like us, Chigara! Is this a packed vessel? No, you are sorely mistaken. In fact, I think I should have you sequestered to a cell just for the sheer suggestion that we're packed forces. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm Captain Kato Shield to the Sarah Space Force. Welcome aboard the Sunrider. Sarah? I thought you were conquered by Pact. Well, most of us. Not all of us. Where are you? Ikari Isidolde, private mercenary. Were you hired by Pact? Nothing of the sort. Was on a mission. I can't tell you more than that. I can respect that. You're now a prisoner. Put your hands up and turn over all your weapons. Always businesslike? Good to see you don't change. Have security escort our guests to the brig. We'll continue with our discussion there. How's our guest holding up, Ava? Per protocol, we've scanned her for contraband. We found enough assassination tools on her person to topple small governments. I'd say we caught a professional hitman. Anything identifying who she's working for? We scanned the database in her rider and all of her electronics and found nothing. She's no amateur. Alright, let's try talking to her. I sure hope you haven't dirtied up my rider. You don't need to worry about that. Why don't you avoid all this trouble by giving us some info? What do you want? Why'd you attack us? Are you working for Pact? You know, she did say that she wasn't. I understand not trusting her at the moment, but reiterating the question at the moment, at least as your very first question, does not seem like it's the most important matter on the table. I already told you I don't work for those fanatics. Haven't you been listening? I attacked you because I thought you were a Pact freelancer. Last I heard, the entire Sarah Space Force was impressed into the Pact fleet and the few survivors became pirates or freelancers. Guess which one of those we are. If you haven't noticed, this area of the galaxy is like the Wild Wild West. Plenty of guns for sale have thrown their lots in with Pact nowadays, thinking that's where the galaxy's gonna spin. Not a bad assumption, I gotta say. Not if I have anything to say about it anyways. You're no friend of Pact? No! Hate him! I would have busted up their whole fleet back there. If it weren't for you smashing up my booster anyways. Ugh. Well, that's what you get for ignoring the rear of the enemy ships and going straight through to the one at the back facing them. There's no tactics there at all. That doesn't make any sense. What the hell were you Well, at least we're on the same side then. So are you going to tell me what a Ceres captain's doing here? Sorry about that. Minor. Whatever. We're asking the questions here, not you. What? We're not here to become friends? Come on, Captain, throw me something here. Aren't we gonna work this out together? Alright. We're here on Alliance business. We're doing a bit of freelancing ourselves. Interesting. There, you have our secret. How about you tell me yours? Ellipses. Yeah! Oh, never mind, she gave in. Alright, Captain, you've made your point. If I tell you mine, you're going to have to promise not to lay a finger on my phoenix. Oh, and also to get your damned housewife scowl out of my face. Alright, I suppose we could lay off your rider. And you can, you know, go sit in the corner for a little bit, I guess. I hope so. You wouldn't have happened to have been hired by an Alliance admiral who looked like a gray old statue, would you? As a matter of fact, that's about what happened. Well, he certainly was gray in more ways than one. That bastard hasn't changed a bit. You know him? Know him. I've worked for him for ages. Doing what? What do you think? Yeah, that was fairly self-explanatory, I guess. If you want anything in this galaxy, you need some undesirables erased. No, nothing terrible, mind you. The Admiral's a pretty principled guy. But you have a crazed Admiral on the loose? Then you need my services. Crazed criminal. Why don't... Admiral's been popping up on the screen so much. I just immediately connected, you know... Or Earl. Whatever. Have a sleazy dictator who's been getting too out of hand? I can set that straight too. Ongasite on just site, whatever. Price is too high. I provide the stick, and the Admiral provides the carrots. If you catch my drift. You're a contract assassin. Pretty blunt. Let me guess. You're here about the diplomats on Versta, right? Let's get the big secrets out. Honestly, I'm not surprised she knows. Sorry about that phone call. What's a contract assassin like you doing here then? Versus a rescue mission. Nobody needs to be shot. And like I was saying before being rudely interrupted, I beg to differ. The enemy here needs to be shot. If Pact gets in the way, then we need to blow them up. Rescue mission? Is that what the Admiral told you? If you know something, you better spill it. Ava! Not so fast. That little information is going to cost you. Nothing big, mind you. If I recall correctly, you're the one stuck sitting in a jail cell, not us. I'm not going to go around revealing client information unless there's no security for me. And I'd say you need my help more than ever if you still think you're here on a rescue mission. If I tell you what's going on, you let me out of the cell and give me back my rider. Seems like she's interested in talking. Let's play along for now and see what she says. Alright, if we're both against Pact, I'm interested in seeing what you have to say. I may be an assassin, but I'm no scoundrel. You can depend on my words, Captain. We'll see about that. War between the Solar Alliance and Pact is inevitable. And everyone knows that they're just too scared to admit it. The galaxy is on the brink of an interstellar war on a scale that hasn't been seen in 100 years. There's a certain faction within the Alliance which understands this and wants to intervene before the entire neutral rim's packed its backyard. And honestly, I'd rather not be bound to the Venuchar, so I say good on them. The only issue is that President Elias is a damn pussy who couldn't fight an angry duck to save his own life. The Alliance needs a push, and this crisis is the opportunity everyone's been waiting for to bring the Alliance into this fight. So you've been hired by this faction to hover around Vesta. Now, it's been saying Versta up till now, unless I've just been misreading horribly. And make sure that those diplomats are captured by Pact to spark a war. Is that what you're saying? Now you're catching on. You let me ensure that those diplomats are captured by Pact, and you can bet you'll have the Alliance's full support behind you in your war. And if they found out I had anything to do with their capture, who gives a damn? The Alliance military wants packed to get those diplomats to get this war started anyways. You'll probably get a shiny medal for saving the neutral rim or something. And this is a little hard to believe, but her hatred of Pact seems sincere. What should I do? I'm gonna take a bit of a risk here. That's the best you can do? That's all I'm willing to do for now, and even that's a push. Don't you dare stretch your luck. It's not like you're going anywhere on your rider without a booster pack, so enjoy the warm bed. Fine, just get me out of this cell and bring me something to eat. Oy, aren't you a wonderful person? Nothing there. Alright, we got some chatting up to do, looks like. Fun. Let's start with Ava, I guess. Did you get our guest set up? She's getting comfortable? About what she said. She's got a point. Sparking an alliance pact war is the only way we can stop Pact. She's obviously crazy. We're going to complete our mission and save those diplomats. Oh, okay. I'm not 100% sure. Both have their merits. Military officials have in the past gone to great lengths to start a war they believe is for the greater good in the end. At the same time, I mean, she did fly in and shoot at us, and we were given orders to the contrary. I don't know, that's a tricky one. I'm not sure where I sit, really. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make a decision here. Judging by losing our homeworld and all, I would assume we're still pretty pissed off at Pact, in which case we might want a war. Driven by vengeance? Or by our commands? You know what? She did make a good point. Even if I don't entirely believe her, there is truth in there, I suppose. I admit, the only power in the galaxy capable of stopping Pact is the Alliance. But can we trust the mercenaries' words? Pact's destroyed our home. We're going to get payback for what they've done, no matter what. I hope that you're not being blinded by what happened at Sarah. It's not like you can disagree. Ellipses. True, Alliance intervention is the only hope we have at liberating Sarah. Liberating our home world will take a fleet, and the Alliance is a mighty one at that. Pact's going to take over the whole galaxy unless the Alliance steps in. If a few diplomats have to be sacrificed for the safety of the galaxy, so be it. As kind of brutal as that is to say. Very well, Captain. I may not trust the mercenary, but I don't disagree with what you're saying. Anyways, I'm still considering our options for now. What's our next step? I've made contact with the Alliance diplomats. They're going to attempt to make an escape soon. Alright, will we be bringing them aboard? Actually, they've arranged to escape on the civilian liner Agamemnon. We'll be providing escort in case things get hairy. Civilian liner? I'm not so sure. They tell me international law prohibits them from coming aboard a foreign military vessel. That's the first time I've ever heard of a rule like that. Something's amiss. Yeah, it's sounding much, much more like her claim has truth to it. One challenge after another. Keep me posted, Ava.